It may be spring, but it's still a little too early to start actually planting most of your garden outdoors. But it is a perfect time to work on your gardening plans. If you're new to gardening, draw out your rough plans. Consider what you want to grow, how big a space you have, and the availability of sunlight and water. Are you planting flowers, vegetables, or both? Are you planting in the ground, or in raised beds, or in containers? It's also not too late to order your vegetable and flower seeds from seed catalogs and online. Order now and you'll get them in a few days, but don't wait too long since some of the most popular varieties may sell out. A couple of my favorite seed catalogs and online websites include Seed Savers Exchange and Tomato Growers. And since you'll probably get more seeds in a packet than you really need, consider sharing them with a friend. In most cases, the extra seeds will last until next season if you keep them cool and dry. Local garden stores and home centers also have all of their seeds on display now, so you can start buying the varieties that you want. Pay special attention to the packaging date to get the freshest seeds. Options include organics, hybrids, and heirlooms. Heirlooms are from original plants, meaning you can save the seeds from the plant or vegetable and regrow an identical plant from them. That may not always be true of hybrids. It's not too late either to start growing your flower and vegetable plants indoors from seed. Most of them will take from 6 to 10 weeks before they're ready to transplant outdoors, so starting them now means that they'll be ready to plant outside when the weather is warmed up. You can start seeds in almost any kind of container, but seed starting trays are easiest. Use a good planting medium. Peat pots are easy for almost certain success and are less messy. I also reuse plastic trays from plants I bought previously at garden stores. Fill them with the planting medium and follow the instructions on the seed packet. Keep them slightly moist and in a warm place, out of direct sunlight at first until the seeds sprout. Then put them in a sunny window or under a grow light and keep them lightly watered. Soon you'll see the beginnings of your garden sprouting up. So what's the difference between seed starting medium and regular growing soil? Seed starting mixes typically do not contain any mineralized dirt like we find in the ground. It's made up of peat moss and shredded bark or coconut husk fiber. It's usually sterile too to prevent the growth of fungus or mold. And it's also been specially processed to be finer and lighter, allowing the little sprouts to easily push through to the surface of the soil. They don't typically contain any fertilizer because the seed itself provides the nutrients for the baby plant when it is first starting. But once the plant gets big enough to put out its first true leaves, it's a good idea to transplant it into some garden soil or mix that comes with some fertilizer. If you have some extra room, try growing something different that you've never grown before. Do you have a pet cat? Cats love catgrass. It's quick and easy to grow, and it's inexpensive. Catgrass is nothing more than common oats. There are lots of theories as to why cats love it, from helping digestion to dealing with hairballs to satisfying a cat's natural curiosity. Your cat will probably love to rub its face in the aromatic grass, nibble a few blades, and if the pot is big enough, even curl up in it. At my house, Romy loves catgrass. You can keep reseeding it and keep it growing all the time, indoors or out. But if you don't want the neighbor's cats showing up, you'll probably want to keep it inside. I start most of my garden plants from seeds for several reasons. First, because I just can't wait to start growing things after a long winter. Second, because I can grow varieties they can't always find in the garden stores. And third, because I like to grow extra plants to give to my friends and family to grow in their own gardens. If you don't want to bother with starting your own plants from seed, you'll soon be able to buy flower and vegetable plants already big enough to set out in your garden. Either way, now's the time to get the garden ready to go. And you can grow it. For Idaho's News Channel 7, I'm Jim Duthie.